Hey guys, I just wanted to add a few more things because the Dominican Republic has been in a lot of news lately, very controversial, so I just wanted to set a few things straight before I got into my video. I think a huge question in everyone's mind is traveling to the Dominican Republic safe right now? I would say 100% yes. If you just look at statistics and numbers, 9 Americans have died in the Dominican Republic in the last 12 months. So that's 12 months from right now, July. We get 2.7 million people who travel from the US to the Dominican Republic every single year. So that is 1 out of every 300,000 Americans that are coming to the Dominican Republic have died in the past 12 months. If you look at the past 2 years, so from the beginning of 2017 to the end of 2018, 30 people died. So those are 2 years. In the span of 2 years, 30 people died in the Dominican Republic. That means that the numbers that we've seen so far are within the normal guidelines that we're used to. And I know it can seem scary because the news is making it sound really scary, and I also want to give my respect to all of the families that have lost someone in the Dominican Republic. It's really sad, and I'm really, really sorry. It's really important for us to look at the facts in a way that is very objective. We cannot get carried away around something that, first of all, we don't have all the information to. There is nothing that right now is leading us to believe that any of these are out of the ordinary.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Dominicana Adulting. My name is Ivana, and in today's video I wanted to take you guys with me to my beautiful island country place of growing up, the Dominican Republic. I was there a couple of weeks ago, and because I don't really know how to record a travel vlog, I mostly have B-roll of what I was doing when I was in the Dominican Republic, so we're gonna see that together now.
Every single time that I travel, Coco will literally just like get inside my suitcase because he's afraid I'm gonna leave him behind. So that's just really, really funny and makes me really, really sad. So my day started at like 6 a.m. and it was a really interesting experience. I got there at 6 a.m., went through the whole bit. So I was going from Denver to the Dominican Republic. The Denver airport is pretty big. You have to take a train to get to any one of the stops. So I was making some good time, you know, just getting to my gate. And then I'd always heard this happen, but I'd never done it myself, which is like get on a later flight to get some sort of gift card. So I ended up traveling on spring break, which wasn't my intention because I'm not a college student, so I have a full-time job. I could travel any fucking week, but then I decided to go this week. Also, side note, look at this beautiful color in the sky. It's so beautiful. So yeah, I decided to travel on spring break. So Delta basically overbooked all of their flights, and they gave me the option if I wanted to go on a later flight. And here we are. I ended up going home. I got $700 worth of an American Express gift card, and I got changed to a flight the same day, just at 11 p.m. And it worked out for me because even though I was going to be leaving pretty early during the day, I was going to be getting to the Dominican Republic that same day really late at night. But taking the 11 p.m. flight got me to the DR like at midday the next day, which meant that I could still do some things, and I still got to do some things, but so that was good.
Even if the sun goes down on you, you gotta keep that shine on top, yeah.
So the next morning, my flight left from Atlanta at like 8 a.m. I took the red eye from Denver to Atlanta. I got into Atlanta like at 6 a.m. Didn't take many videos there. But flying and I have an interesting relationship. I'm like terrified of flying, but I love it. Is that thing where like before you fly, even days before I fly, I always freak out. I'm always like, why did I do this to myself? Why did I want to go to this place? Like, who cares? I don't want to go there anymore. And then I get on the flight, and it's pretty chill, unless there's turbulence. Turbulence really just freaks me the fuck out. This is how the clouds look when you're getting closer to the Dominican Republic. I like calling them popcorn clouds, and right now we're going over the Bahamas, so if you see any of the land back there, it's actually Bahamas, which is really, really neat.
Took a walk around the neighborhood, feeling blessed, never stressed. that sunshine on my Sunday best. Yeah, hey, every day can be a better day despite the challenge. All you gotta do is leave it better than you found it. It's gonna get difficult to stand, but hold your balance. I just say whatever, cause there is no way you're around it.
So this is the landing in the Dominican Republic, and I always get so scared because it's like all water, you don't know what's going on, and then out of nowhere comes the little piece of island where we end up landing, and it's so beautiful, but also so terrifying to me every time I come in.
When in dark, walk around the neighborhood, feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best.
No one clapped in this flight, but Dominicans have this thing where when a plane lands and they have Dominicans in there, we will clap when we get places. It's like, oh, thank God we're safe. It's a very funny thing. So that right there was the Dominican airport. This was our beautiful drive from the airport to my parents' home in the Dominican Republic, which is also where I grew up. And it was, traffic eventually got real bad, so it took us forever to get home, and I just decided to, film it. So I'll take this time to give you some insights on my trip. But I feel like when you're from somewhere and your family's there and your friends are there, it's always really hard to go and then leave, because it's really easy to get back in the routine that you lived in. You feel really comfortable, you feel really safe, and also you're just like don't really have any responsibilities. You're just like chilling at home, enjoying your free time, and just like, I don't know, it was so good for me, but also it makes me miss it so much. So this was my dad and I having a quick lunch once I got to the Dominican Republic. Also, a Dominican Republic trip is never full to me until I go to the salon and get my hair salon there. It's super cheap there and it's really great. So one of the things that we did while we were in the Dominican Republic, my friends and I took a trip to an Airbnb near the beach. It was really great, and it was really nice. It was 5 of us, and we literally did like a night retreat, which was amazing because we got to gossip and catch up and really be there for each other in a way where we can't necessarily do that at all the moments of the year, but we can definitely do that once a year, twice a year, and just really get in touch with everyone, see where everyone is, and see how we can support each other. This is also a wonderful time where we sang some throwbacks in the car, like Jonas Brothers, Taylor Swift, old stuff. It was great.
Will you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is. Give me that earth and breeze. Rolling down the window, 80.
So this is the Airbnb. It's more like a property where there are a whole bunch of like little apartments that you can rent out, and there's a hotel all the way at the end and the beach, and it was just really wonderful.
It's never cold, might just stay till I'm gray, and my worries wash away. Will you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is. Will you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is. Will you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is. Will you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is.
This was all us coming back from the beach. It was sad when we had to leave, but it was a really good time that we spent there. I am so lucky that I have such a strong support system back in the Dominican Republic back home. These girls are really my best friends in the world, and I know I can go to them with anything and everything, and they'll always just be there. And also just look at the beauty of the place where I was raised. Like, this is what I'm used to. This is where I feel like I belong, and it's just so wonderful to be able to go back every once in a while and visit.
little thing you say or you do.
So also, while I was there, I decided to get a tattoo. I've been thinking about getting a tattoo for years, and it was always that picture of a sun. And of course, my friends came with me.
Welcome to Dominicana adulting.
No, thank you. Guys, I'm gonna get a tattoo today, and I'm here with my friends.
If you couldn't tell, I'm like freaking the fuck out. Like, I knew I wanted this. I was so scared that it was gonna hurt so bad, but it actually did not hurt that much at all. It was not the kind of pain I thought it was gonna be. It's a very, very manageable pain. And a few of my friends, you know, already have tattoos and have told me a little bit about it. So I thought that doing it in the Dominican Republic was the place to get it done. With the support system, with my friends, and I don't know, I just felt pretty cool. I also told my parents the day before I got it, just to prep them that this was gonna happen. One of my friends was like recording the entire time I was getting the tattoo, which was pretty cool. And if you keep looking at like my face close-ups, I look so red, and it's because the more they did it, the more it hurt. But it's, again, a different kind of hurt than what I was expecting. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and every day I think it looks even better and amazing. It was time to leave again. I was only in the Dominican Republic for like 9 days max. It was really sad. And yeah, this is the way to and from the airport, is this beautiful highway, which is just wonderful.
Not my type, you're Mr. Wrong, I'm Mrs. Right. This could never be what you want.
So this is our airport, and the line to get in was so crazy. It was horrible. I even thought I was gonna lose my flight. It was crazy. My dad is right there, you know, on his phone, and something happened to me coming back that was so annoying, and it's that I booked the same seat on both flights, and it's the seat that doesn't have a window. And as I shared before, I'm like terrified of flying, claustrophobic. I could not fly without a window. So both times it happened, I had like a panic attack, and I was like, please just give me another seat. And it all ended up working out, but yeah, the end of my trip was not as smooth as I wanted it to be.
Now that you've seen where I'm from and you've seen my very funny travel experience, because that was very interesting, the fact that like I got some money leaving Denver, and I don't know, it was cool. It was a wonderful trip, and I'm glad I could share some of it with you guys. So thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button now and like the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
She said 9 to 5, I'm killing time, but 24/7, 365, right have to be where I feel.